So good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to today's session. Today is an exciting day. We have a powerful speaker who is going to talk to us, and you're going to talk to us about a very, very serious topic that many a times we take it for granted because we are living in this planet and we have to keep the planet clean. And many a times we use detergents, cleaning products, and we never really give a thought as to what we are using in the house. And some of the cleaning products that we use might not be that good for us, for our health. And today we have a very, very special guest who's going to talk to us more in detail about that. And without further ado, I want to introduce Dan Odero. I know many of you have met him, and it's not the first time. He's a wonderful trainer. So Dan, you can take it away.
Thank you, Fred. Thank you for a good introduction. Good afternoon to all. This side of good morning for some, and good evening. This afternoon, my name is Dan Odero. I'm happy to discuss about home care and the effect on the home cleaning products on our health. As Fred has just mentioned earlier, a lot of us do not think about how safe are the products we use in our home. And this should be something that is considered quite seriously because it can affect our health quite drastically. Some study done a few years ago, one study was done where it said that some women who are homemakers, who are staying at home, had a higher rate of cancer than women who are working out in offices. And they wondered what was the reason. And the reason is some of the products you use in the household could be this problematic. So if this is a challenge, what are the solutions out there? Because this is something we use every month. I mean, month in, one of the things you'd use, regardless of how the economy is or what's happening, you have to clean your home, and we go and buy some products that we use at home. Many years ago, almost 2 decades ago now, I joined a company that has produces products, and are very serious about how effective, not only effectiveness, but how safe are the products we use. And besides safety, there's also the benefit of savings because you use something that is effective. And I'll go right into it. We're talking about the home care. If you allow me to share there. The cleaning supplies in your home. And this is something, so cleaning supplies can be harsh for your health, And some of the things we need to consider when we talk about home care and cleaning products, what is the impact of the cleaning products on your health? Some people talk about products which are very effective, but effective might also be something that causes chronic respiratory conditions like asthma, allergies, and chronic obstructive pulmonary diseases. This is something that you find something that is, the manufacturer or the advertiser say this is a very effective thing, but it affects, besides being very good in cleaning, it affects it can affect you respiratory ways. In fact, like someone was cleaning, and you clean some toilet cleaners and it gets into your nasal and you find you're choking, it can be a cause of very serious effect on our health. And then there's some products that are use strong chemicals. Someone will say, let me get some very strong chemicals. The ingredients that I use these strong chemicals might have properties specifically for their antimicrobial properties. The trouble with this strategy of having something that is very effective in cleaning and kills microbials, it doesn't. You'll find there's no it doesn't say this is selective. It only cleans microbes which are bad. It might also kill our probiotics, organisms which are for use to our bodies. And some of this, along the killed probiotic organisms, along with the types of bacteria we don't want around. Some of these ingredients, such as parabens, ammonia, chlorine, bleach, quartz, are absorbed to the skin. Sometimes they can get into the skin in various layers. Once it's in the body, they can upset delicate balance in our bodies. So although they kill bad bacteria and other things, it also gets into the body because our bodies it's a living organism. So it has been made to affect those things, but it also affects us as a living person. And it can, so you can have unhealthy guts because of these. They might also cause hormonal imbalance. And some cleaning products are a culprit for this, big culprits for chemicals that can disrupt hormones, glycol, and some of them are banned in Europe because of the fears of around their safety, particularly for fertility, potential effects on unborn babies, hormonal imbalance. So sometimes you find some people say, if you're an expecting mother, do not use some of these chemicals, but also everybody else is affected. And things that you might find that become worse because of using some of the chemicals, premenstrual cramps, mood swings, depression, early menopause, sometimes it's causing hot flashes. It might affect women in their tender breast. These are things that are affected by the cleaning products we are using. I remember one time I bought a bag in Nairobi, just a bag, and from one of the shops, and there was a scent on it. Whenever I carried that bag, my whole body itched. It wasn't touching my body, but the scent of it caused my body to itch. And times we find what things that affect us that way. Affect us with the smell, cause itching, cause irritation. And some of the things we have to consider when you're looking at cleaning products. Because some of the things that affect us straight away, skin irritation, eye irritation, you touch something, you touch your eye and you have the thing blows up, throat irritation, they may be causes of cancer, they can cause weight gain due to hormonal imbalance. Pollution sometimes is outside in the environment, but you might bring pollution into the house by bringing some of the things that you have for cleaning. They affect wildlife through contaminated soils. Contaminated soil, you might find also wildlife is affected. Sometimes you go and pour out some of the things we use, and the grass dries up, some plants dry up. They might kill insects, but also, what else does it kill? That is also an effect that we have. So it's important to say, even I'm using things, how do I ensure that can I detox my home? My home is a place that is of safety. Especially if you've got people who are elderly, people who are young children. I remember also when I was young, probably one time, I remember sometime looking at Dettol and it looked like syrup and drunk. How many times do we have that children are poisoned by something that looks like tasty and they put it in, and then we have a crisis because that thing becomes poisonous and someone has rushed out. So sometimes it can be too late because the thing gets in badly. The warnings we have, effective product, but very dangerous. Now, the company we deal with, Neolife, and the company that produces the products, has been around for the last 60 years. The founder, at age 19, pursued a vision of having natural organic products, because when he was young, he was affected by asthma, and his mother found things that were organic that helped him. And then he said, this should be something that we use more. So when the company was formed at that time, they also have a scientific advisory board. One of the founders of the scientific advisory board was the late Dr. Arthur First, who was the person who created the treatment for cancer, chemotherapy. And there are a board of scientists who sit on that board. So it's not something we just say. to feel good, but it's something that is tried and tested when the scientists come up and say, have these things, they give a stamp of approval that the thing that we have there is actually, it does what it actually says. So that's one thing about the scientific advisory board. When you choose the products from Neolife, you have a difference because the products have food-based. They affect. They're not GMO. There's nothing of GMO. They are modified products created by a board of directors who actually go in and check that this thing works. And the board of the scientific board is across the world that are there. And then they also have checks in scientific journals. You can find out and read about what the products that are produced there. So you are sure about it, because sometimes you say, I buy a product, I get a product, but how sure am I? Who says so? Because we are not scientists. Who can guarantee that the product that we have is safe? Here we have it that the scientific board says this is a safe product. Now, some of the things that we have, what is the impact on the environment? Now, you can see here a picture of butterflies and penguins. What is the significance of the butterflies? The butterflies, our products have been used in a facility in Italy where they keep endangered species of butterflies. To clean the containers that they have, the only product they could use was a product from Neolife, because those products can clean that without affecting these very sensitive butterflies. There was a time also in penguins, there was a time there was an oil spill in South Africa, spilled out, an oil tanker was had some damage, got an accident, and oil spilled out from its hold. And this oil spill affected the penguins. The only thing that helped clean the penguins without affecting them was a product from Neolife that they could clean it. And they donated some of the products there that had a cleaning. So this was helped to alleviate an environmental crisis, because that product was actually used there to clean the penguins. So these are the things which it's been tried out there, and they have seen that companies have said this has actually been helpful. Some of the characteristics of the Neolife home care products, they are low dose. That means you don't need a lot of them to actually benefit you. This is low dose, low burden, earth friendly. How many people can say this thing is earth friendly? Because you know some of them use it. How does it affect the earth? As I say, sometimes you go and use some products. When you go and you're cleaning, you're doing a cleaning, and you go and pour it outside on the grass dries up, our plant dies. In our case, you find sometimes the things grow better because of using it. So the low dose and low burden, and then you don't use just a little bit. A lot of the products we have are concentrates. The home care products are versatile and economical. A little goes a long way. Products like our Super 10 does almost mixes 1 part to 20, and I'll talk about it very soon. The products like Care concentrates. It's already concentrated. So we don't buy water. We get a product that's already concentrated. We just dilute with what we need. So water is in plenty. We can find plenty of water. We can dilute our product down. So this is what it has. Versatile, can use for many things. And you'll see as I talk about it, how many things can be used by one product. 1 or 2 products can use several things in the home. The product called Care disinfectant. The disinfectant has been proven to be 99.95% effective in killing germs in the home. 99.95%, extremely effective. So the dilution for hospital grade is 1 part to 10 as a disinfectant. In the home or industrial grade, it's 1 part to 50. Destroys, as I say, a variety of germs, comprehensively tested, proven efficiency. That means in a home, if you miss a 1 part to 50, it can last you a whole year. The saving is out of this because the saving is fantastic. Because how much do you need and how much effective it is? So you buy it and it lasts you a whole year. How much have you actually saved than to buy something every month that you're not so sure about the effectiveness? There's a light duty concentrate, which is LDC, which is a light duty concentrate. Also very versatile. Use it for washing dishes, hand washes, kitchen counters, stoves, refrigerators, and other soil surfaces. It's like has got a triple cleaning power, which makes water wetter for more effective cleaning. It's powerful but gentle. Each bottle has a cleaning power of over 7 similar competitive products. So you will clear out at the same product just with one product. Very gentle on the hands and for the whole family. 100% biodegradable, phosphate-free, has got an awesome smell with it. For general cleaning, starch dilution 1:3. Concentration will vary depending on cleaning requirements. Store in handy to use mixing bottles, gentle to use on the hands. It's very effective in that way. They like to concentrate 1 bottle of LDC. You have 11 mixing bottles can come out of it. So out of that 1 little or 1 liter, you can have 11 bottles out today. So you don't have to go and buy many things all the time. One thing that lasts you a week, 2 weeks, this lasts you a long time, a month in the house. And it does several things, several cleaning. So if you buy a few of the cleaning products, you're taking care of that, and it's safe. If someone actually drinks it, it goes into the mouth. In fact, sometimes we use this as a mouthwash and does very well in cleaning plaque. Very nicely done. You can use it for, when it cleans, it doesn't have the grime. You use it in a bath, it doesn't have the grime that forms there. So very well used. For dishes, you can clean your dishes there and it strips grease without having to boil the water. With ice cold water, you can clean greasy dishes very well with LDC. And that means also your drain does not get clogged because it clears the drain out, clears the drain. It also then kills insects, the small insects, not because it's poisonous, because it clears the cuticle. So also when you're cleaning that, it also clears. We've also got a heavy-duty cleaner, the Super 10 all-purpose cleaner, versatile and again economical, effective on every tough job, from removing stubborn fabric stains to cleaning garage floors. The industrial strength that harmless to any surface where it's safe to use water. Highly concentrated, and a little goes a long way. There's a non-fragrance option. If you don't want to have fragrance, you can have a non-fragrance option. The triple action formula also with soaps and solvents, surfactants wipes away grime. Again, it's industrial strength, yet safe for you and your home. Each bottle has the cleaning power of 20 similar competitive products. You can use this. Rust marks, those can all be cleaned. It's user-friendly, great lingering effects. So when you're using that, you don't have to rinse it off. You just can use it and it doesn't have to, you don't have rinsing there. It cleans extremely well. So this for heavy duty cleaning. And once again, if that product goes into the mouth, it is absolutely not harmful. You just drink a lot of water, clears out. So you're safe with that in the home. So an all-purpose cleaner cleans grime on the tiles, walls, but even on a stain on a white shirt can be cleaned with Super 10 very well, very effectively. The versatile and economic effect of it, 1 bottle of Super 10 is equivalent to 22 spray bottles, 22 of this, 1 bottle. Lasts up to 6 months of use. The saving is second to none, because instead of having something every month and you're buying something, you can have Super 10, which does last year up to even 6 months of use. And you use that, yeah, so you're saving money, you're getting a product, and you're sure that even if it fell in your ugali or something, it fell in somewhere and you eat, it's not poisonous. Sometimes we say, what will a product have after use over a long period of time? In South Africa, the products were being used from 1970s, almost 40, 50 years ago, and they're still being used. And some people who have used them that time are still okay with no side effect. They can be used also for laundry, when you're cleaning your laundry. So that is also the benefit of using it for clearing your laundry. Then you have something like the G1 laundry compound, which is free rinsing, 100% biodegradable. When you're using the G1 laundry compound, has a fresh, ultra-concentrated, more economical formula, making it strong enough to remove the toughest stains, yet still gentle enough for fine washables. It is biodegradable, as I have said before, phosphate-free and non-polluting. Can be used in water temperatures low as 20 degrees centigrade, saving energy and protecting our planets. In fact, when you're using G1 laundry compound, you just soak in a little bit of warmish water, leave it there, soak. You don't have to scrub much, so it doesn't affect the rubbing. It doesn't have to scrub much. And then when you pour it out, it still cleans very well with it. So the G1 laundry compound lasts you a long time. The 2 kilogram packs can last you between 3-6 months of use. Low burden also again. And this has been tried and tested over time. Soaking or wash over 20 degrees, free rinsing. Sometimes when you rinse some other things, if you need too much of it, you find it doesn't. You find you still have a little bit of the residues there. It doesn't clear it very well. In fact, some tests have been done where you dilute completely. And then when you have for softening, we have the soft, which you can use a small bit of it, softens fabrics, and when it dries very well, which makes ironing much easier. So this is some things that you're using there, but all of them are very safe for use and around the house, doesn't cause any irritation. None of those things, you have none of those problems. Some of the benefits, some of the key benefits of using the products: powerful, non-polluting detergent, protects your washing machine as well against corrosion. Sometimes you find when using some other products, you find it corrodes a part of your machine and the machine breaks down. With this one, it actually helps. In fact, they say when you're going to use the G1 laundry compound in a washing machine for the first time, put an old towel and just go through it to get out any maybe obstacle, which yeah. The free rinsing means it keeps your clothes bright, eliminates the potential irritating residue. Sometimes you have some products when you use, and if you've got sensitive skin, it affects it. Here, you will have no such effect. And it's 100% biodegradable. Can be used on different types of washing machines in both hard and soft water very well. So across the board, you can use it quite effectively. Other things we have, like then for Lemon Glow, which is a concentrated polish that cleans, polishes, and protects. Every application can safely be used on all wood finishes, variety of other surfaces. Other surfaces are things like leather. You can use it for leather. Some tiles you can use it for, but very a concentrated use. 500 ml goes a long way. That product, in fact, surprises some because you can last you even up to a year. A little bit goes a long way. And also can be used on like when you've got cracked skins on the ankles there, can use that very nicely. But it's pure lemon scent, but very effective. You can use it on the floors, on your lemon protects and polishes, protects and cleans. So leather, wood can clean very well with this. Does very well with it. First, that work on your sideboards, the drawers, all these things can be used very effectively with your Lemon Glow. Now, the details of the product is concentrated and economical formula requiring minimum product effort for a maximum result. In fact, when you have a damp cloth, and there's a little bit of this, use a white, you use it and you start cleaning. Cleans and protects wood furniture, plastic materials, as well as metal and painted surfaces. So things like your rings, if you want to have some jewelry, you can actually use it to trophies to clean that up. It does not run or drip or leaves no residue or oily film. Just a refreshing fragrance and a natural lemon oil. Has a long-lasting dust and water residue effect. The key benefits provides 3-phase furniture care with cleaning, with cleaner to remove soils, natural oils to promote shine, luster, modern acrylic polishes to preserve and protect finishes. So you want to have something, you've got a nice furniture or a nice leather, you want to do it well, car leather, this can be done on the dashboard, can be done very well with this product. Does a fantastic job with it. We've also got a product which has got for carpets, carpet glue, and the carpet glue, you use only the foam, so you don't soak anything. So it's versatile, repels dirt and quick drying, voluminous foam for dry cleaning. What you actually do is you put a bit in a bucket, cause the foam, and the foam is what you use to brush the carpet with it. It brings out the good colors with it. So once it's done and you brush it off, you don't have the fact of the thing soaking and your carpet being affected, because you're only using foam for it. But it does a fantastic job. It's very versatile. You can also, the water that from that can also then be used for cleaning windows after that. So versatile use, and once again, economical. That one uses for several washes, so you don't have to do it. You have to buy so many products. Just one product can go a long way with it. From carpets to windows. So you do carpets, the windows. If you've got stains there, the carpets, you can spray a little bit of Superten to clean it there. Then you do the foam there, it's out there. The windows also, the water from that can clean windows and cleans very well with that. So the product does across the board use. So if you've got a few of the product, 1, 2, 3, or 4, or 5 of them, you have saved. You'll find that the saving is great for savings. It cleans carpets and upholstery, highly concentrated and therefore very economical. Voluminous foam mix for efficient drying method of cleaning. Powerful enough to remove unwanted dirt, gentle enough to enhance the carpet's color, general appearance. It is anti-static and quick drying. In fact, the soft, when you actually have soft and you actually play there, there's anti-static on it, so you don't have things clinging on. Static, which we have sarcastic effect. Then we have something called Fantastic, which is our polish. Instead of the traditional wax compound, Fantastic is a modern water-based polymer emulsion used for polishing floors, as well as tiles, linoleum, vinyl, marble, sealed wood. Does very well. The sealed wood does extremely well with this product. And you don't have to then, it doesn't have an overpowering smell with it, which then affects the respiratory tract. This is very nice. In fact, when you use it, it uses very well, and only a little bit of it is used. So the economical effect comes in there, your saving comes in there. Across the use that you use does very well. It can also use for waterproofing of umbrellas. You can use it on, if you're using on the tires last a bit longer. That also does extremely well with it, and a safe product to use. Some of the benefits of Fantastic chemistry containing millions of molecules that form a strong, resilient material with a high sheen. Concentrate product requiring just one thin coat. I've used it many times, like sometimes in churches, when you have the floor of the churches, you can use it there for cleaning. Big places like schools, you can use that for cleaning there. Spreads only with the help of a leveling agent. A smooth, even finish makes it easier to clean, resist scuffed and stains. Once you use it, it's no slip. And so this starts there. It has a protective film on it. So afterward, you put it there, you just clean, easily clean afterwards. So you're doing a polishing maybe once a month or once a month, and that time you're using water to clean it very well. Makes the clean extremely easy. One of the things about some of the polishes, sometimes when you have used the polishes, you have to open the windows, and then you have to leave it. Someone who has used it has to go and take milk to counteract the smell. Yeah. This one has got no such effect. In fact, you're using there, there's no smell or powering smell on it. Uses very well. Another fantastic product we have then is the Wash and Wax, a car shampoo that cleans, protects all in one, versatile and protects, cleans and protects, and does up to 100 washes. The 500 ml In fact, you put it in about water, you wash and wax. In fact, when you put it all on the car, you don't have to rinse the car water again. You just, the same cloth, you come just buff it. And that's a wax effect there. Many times I've had very many people saying, some of my customers says, when I use the product, people ask, have you repainted your car? So it protects the car very well and gives a nice sheen. In fact, when you're doing a serious wash, you do maybe once a week. So that's 52 weeks. That means for 2 years, this product can last you for 2 years. It also, when you're using it also in your bathroom tiles, can be used in bathroom tiles also well, but it does very well with cars. It enhances the paintwork, which becomes glossier with every wash. Does not streak, there's no streaking with it. Excellent in water barrier properties, increased runoff due to protective silicone film, reduce oxidation due to this silicone protection, by durable formulation, ensuring ingredients break down to their basic constituents by biological activity. So very decent things, the paintwork is protected extremely well. Works very well on that. Some of the products we have of the cleaning products Neolife has them. I'm just going through them very quickly. And Neolife, because I think we have only got about supplements, but besides that one, if what you've done the home care, then there's things like now products which you have from Neolife, I think like bone health, which talk about stress management, weight management, heart health, digestive health, immunity, things like the diabetes, men and health, fertility, libidos, challenges, and children health. Besides the cleaning there, which now a lot of people can use, then you also have that's what we can then do for our bodies, our health in our bodies. When you're using the products, and you say, let me use the product. Why use the products? Because when you use the products and probably become, if you become a distributor, say you say, I want to get the products at a better price. Because when you get them, the products are there available to everybody, but you only can get them to a distributor. So sometimes for distributors, you get them at 25% discount. So you say, I make a bit of a saving. If someone who have a bit of a saving, use it on your own personal use. Every time you're using, and because the companies are in about 50 different markets around the world, they have got a point value thing that says every time you use, the company records what you have used. And you can get a benefit of this. When your volume is big, you get a benefit back from it. And if you share that and you can build a team with it, if you are using for yourself and you're sharing with others begin to use the product, you get a few people who are consumers. You can sell to a few people, you make a bit of a profit. Sometimes the profit you make from using the product from your own household, the profits might take care of your own consumption, which means the cost in your house is lowered. That means the extra money that you have because of having sold some product that you can use, then you say, and I can now take care of, I can now do some supplementation. The products, when you're using there, you can, as you build a team, and you build a large team, is leadership development. The company then pays for building teams of people there. The things that you have benefits, international travel, because of saying this volume is getting big. People are always looking for products to use, to buy. You have got people saying, I'm looking for solutions. We have solutions. With that benefit of extra money there, you can retire, be attractive. You build relationship, and you can earn some residual income. Because when some people buy, I have some customers who have been buying from me for the last 10 years. Over and over again, people can buy. You have people saying, where can I get the products from? You can build some residual income if you become a distributor. If you're buying from somebody else, and someone says, I have heard, I've heard about a good product, where can I get it from? So this is where you can earn some residual income from it. One of the things we have to consider always very seriously is how our health is affected. If you lose your health, and because you're not using a product, if you lose your health, you can lose everything. Some of the things besides your environment, exercise regularly, sleep well, consistent health, nutrition, invest in your health. If you invest in your health, The environment is important. What are the things we're using in our environment? What things can we use? Over the years, I have used products. Over the years, people have used products. I've had stories of people use products who have done amazing things that help us, help us to save, help us to earn a bit of extra money, help us to be safe in our home and environment there. So that you're not affecting, you're not that I'm causing a sickness. There was a story I had of some people who had working for them. He worked for them for 5 years. And over the years he was working for them, his hands began having a problem. And he went to doctors and he said he had such a treatment. And they found that he had caused on his hands, he had, because of what he was using, the cleaning products that he used over the years, caused him a disease on the hands that completely destroyed it. So some of the things say, if I'm using something at home, what are the 20 years of use? If you're working in a company that is cleaning, what are the effects on me? Because you might be working hard, saving money. The money that you have saved then goes to now looking for doctors to help. Why do that when you can get a company that says product that you can trust? This is product you can trust. And besides that, you can also build a little bit for some business on it. People here are making extra money. We've traveled. I began my business in South Africa. I moved to Kenya, which you can do. I have some businesses. I've got some business people in business. I've got partners in Rwanda. I've got partners in Sweden. I've got partners in America. You earn from that kind of business. This is an opportunity to do that. And because it's been tried to say, the last 60 years, the company has been doing a fantastic job. This is what we offer you. And that is it about our presentation. I would urge you to turn back to the person who invited you. If you've been invited, go and do some due diligence. Go and find out more. Ask the person who invited you, how can I get the product from you? Don't wait for too long. On Monday, how can I get some products? What can I change? What is something that can change to have safer products that can save me money? Then who else would need a product like this one's here? If your health has been affected, sometimes the effect might be the things that you're using in your home. With Neolife, you can be sure that the products that I'm using are safe and are things that I can actually use without a fear or favor. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for spending time and learning about the products. For more information, as I say, turn back to the person who invited you here, go back to them, call them today, ask them to show you how to get the products, how to save some money. And I look forward to having much better help from us. This is something we must do. Thank you for joining us today. It's been a pleasure sharing with you about the benefits of what we have from Neolife. The recording of this will be available later, so you can also feedback. But offer this to other people, share it with others, and let us make this our world a little healthier and happier place. Thank you once again, and a good afternoon. And look forward to meeting you again once again. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Fred. Have a good afternoon. Any questions? I don't know. Any questions? Please get to the person who invited you. They'll question up to you. Thank you, everybody. And